Hi guys, how's everybody doing? Well, I've come on today to be completely honest and accountable. I have gained weight. You can probably tell by my face, right? And whilst it's um, kind of expected, I've been on a self-destruct for 14 and a half weeks. Um, but I am here to say I'm not going to get complacent with it. I've hit a certain level. I've just hit 80 kgs. I'm a couple of kgs up from my lowest, and that's where I'm not happy. And I always knew there would be a cut-off period. It's a positive thing in my mind because I'm not going to let it go above that. So this weekend I took my son and I have decided he often goes on a vegan diet. It's more of a vegan detox, really, to kind of cleanse yourself out of all sorts. So I've decided to give that a bit of a whirl with him. So yesterday was our first day. And I think for me, harder than anything is no milk. I could have almond milk, I could have soy. I don't want to, I don't like those. So I had black coffee and I had water in my porridge instead of milk. For lunch, I had a vegan wrap, which was really nice, actually. I had fruit for snacks. And then in the evening, I made a vegan pasta dish. So, yeah, it was with kale, with vegetables. So it was actually, again, you're not hungry, but it's all about thinking. So I'm hoping that this is a corner that I'm about to turn in my grieving process. It doesn't mean to say that I'm not still grieving for my husband. What it means is that I need to take control of my health and my body, because otherwise Howard wouldn't want that for me. Howard wouldn't want me to start gaining all of those pounds back again and end up as miserable as I was before. And I know I've said that before. I just hadn't done anything about it. I have been drinking every single night since the day my husband died. And that's a slippery slope too. You know, I've explained to you guys before, both of my parents, a basic alcoholic. You know, my dad died of alcoholism. He was a proper alcoholic, and my mum drinks every night too. And her and I have been talking about that recently. You know, some nights, if I'm on complete self-destruct, I could go into my second bottle of wine, and that's just not healthy or good. And I'm very aware of it. You know, I'm here to document this because I'm very aware of where I've been heading, I guess. And I don't want to be that person. I don't want to be the person that doesn't drink either. I do really enjoy my wine, but I need to stop doing what I'm doing and get back to just having a drink on a Friday and a Saturday night. And that's doable if I've got my mind in the right space. So having my son here and doing the diet with me, you know, he was sending me pictures of what he was having for his lunch and I was sending him. So I think when you've got that support, then you know, as we all know, especially those who have been through the weight loss, and you know, the community is a great form of support. And if you've got that on tap support, it's a lot more doable than trying to do it on your own, because especially for me, with everything that's going on in my life, I would so easily go, no. In fact, last night I'd forgotten, widow's fog, widow's brain. I had forgotten that I was actually meant to go out for dinner with friends. They're actually colleagues of Howie's. And when I remembered in the afternoon, I actually cancelled it. That's how determined I am to stick at this vegan detox this week. You know, it is only for 4 days. We're going to do Monday to Thursday. And I think that's another thing with anything that you try and undertake, is make it realistic. You know, I'm not going to say I'm doing this for 6 weeks. No, I'm not, because I do really like my food. I do, you know, like my wine. So I'm looking forward to Friday where I can have a glass of wine. So, you know, let's see how, I'll keep you updated. Like I say, hitting that 80 kg for me was okay. And in my mind, there's a little bit of me that kind of goes, I'm proud of myself for seeing that and not allowing that this black cloud around my head to go, fuck it. I don't care actually if I get fat again. Because I do care. I do care, and I wouldn't have gone through my weight loss surgery if I didn't care. So, you know, the fact is I felt really good within my own skin, and now I can feel my tummy's podgier, my knickers feel a little bit tight, you know, and it's all a good indication that something has to change. And I'm hoping that if I can do, you know, if I do this vegan detox this week, who knows? I'll have the weekend, enjoy myself. Then maybe the following week, I may very well do the soup and yogurt, you know, our liver reduction diet, which was, again, totally doable, totally fat-free, and you lose weight on it. So if I can get back down to a happy medium, and let's hope alongside, without the alcohol in my brain, and with a healthier outlook with food, possibly my motivation for exercise will come back, because that's still at an all-time low. I think what's getting me through these days lately is, as you can see up there, I've got back into my painting my stones. I'm really enjoying that, doing something mindful. I'm going away again in Aggie the 23rd of this month to meet two of my second cousins up in the Peak District. So I'm really looking forward to that too. And just kind of, yeah, doing stuff. I think even on Friday, it's Easter weekend coming up. I know it's going to be hard without Howie here. We've got lunch and we'll do an Easter egg hunt for Willow. Obviously, mind you, I think she can now have dairy. So I think it's just soy-free eggs that we can try and get her. They're just doing her on the milk ladder. Anyway, we're going to be doing an Easter egg hunt in the garden. I'll do a big dinner. But, you know, like I said, the grief, this is all still there. The medication was upped. I'm feeling again a little bit better. You kind of put your head up above the clouds and then something kicks you back down again. And I know there's no running away from that. And I think the alcohol was a way for me to try and run away from it, because it would numb my brain. So whilst I was sat here in the evening missing my husband, the wine was a crutch, and I can't run away from it because he's not coming back. So I have to at some point try and face that. And yeah, my life has changed. My life has changed. It's out of my control. And I somehow, as I keep saying, need to find a way forward and a way to rebuild me again. And yeah, I'm sure I'll get there one step at a time, baby steps. But my health and my weight is of paramount importance to me at the moment. So this week I am completely vegan. And actually, like I said, it's not that bad. I thought I'd miss, it's only day one. I've only completed day one. But my weight already has come down. And I was like, it is the wine. You know, I've abused my body for so long, and it had to give at some point, and it's giving in the weight area. So at least I haven't ended up with liver disease or something like that. So anyway, like I said, I'm checking myself to be totally accountable, to be totally transparent, as I always am, and in the hope that, just to let you guys know, don't get complacent regardless of what's going on in your life, because the weight will creep back up again unless your mind is in healthier living, I guess. So there you go. Preach, Jan, preach. Anyway, I hope you're all really well, healthy and happy, and I will pop on and give you an update again soon. Take care. Bye.